Hello, we're Lucidity, and this is our game Bunnaby's Killer Cruise, a top-down 2D and 3D battle game where you play as Bunnaby, a fuzzle who has to destroy all the cannibals on a small island so she can make her way home safely. So this is our title screen, and we're just going to jump right into a cutscene.
My name is Bunnaby. I'm a bit of a hermit, and I'm more interested in nature than meeting other people. Glob knows I should leave the house more often, so when I found out that I won a raffle, I don't remember entering, with the grand prize being a fancy cruise, I figured I should go. Make some new friends, or at the very least enjoy some fancy cruise food. This I thought was going to be a life-changing event. I ended up being right, but not in the way I imagined. The first thing I remember was waking up covered in sand, watching the cruise ship slowly sink into the ocean.
So, as we load into the game, we're going to be immediately met by an ability select. There are 3 abilities to choose from, all of which can be used in battle. So starting with our first ability, this is our dash. Now we're going to show off the rest of the abilities. We have our Q, which is a slingshot that fires a projectile that deals a medium amount of damage. Our C, which is a tackle, where Bunnaby will dash into an area and deal damage around her. And an E, where Bunnaby will slash her claws around her and deal damage proportional to the health of the enemy's hit. Then a quick demonstration of our dash again. This is our pause screen, and we're going to return to the title to show off the other abilities. Okay, time to show off our next ability. This is our field ability. So this will spawn a field in which enemies are slowed and deal less damage, and Bunnaby gets healed. Now, our final ability, the giant wall that deals massive damage. Now, it's time to start the game. So, this is wave-based combat with 3 rounds per wave, increasing in difficulty as you go. I'm just going to let this play out, and you guys can see the battle. That was the first wave. Now moving on to the second wave, we have a special type of enemy, that little watermelon that you saw bouncing. Now that watermelon puts down that blue stuff on the ground, which is actually poison, that deals a significant amount of damage to Bunnaby if she runs into it. You can also see that these crewmates, they're called, are a slightly different shade than the crewmates in the initial wave. This is to indicate that they're more powerful, deal more damage, have more armor, have more health. Now moving on to our final wave. The red enemies are the most powerful. They have the most armor, the most health, and deal the most damage out of anything. We also have our traditional watermelon enemies. Now we have our newest addition, which is the coconut crab. Coconut crab will shoot projectiles, coconuts, that will stay on the ground for a short amount of time and damage Bunnaby if she runs into them. Now you can see we also have an auto attack, which means if you click on an enemy and select it, you'll start automatically attacking them. If you get within a certain range of them, you'll deal a melee multiplier for damage, but other than that, it's just a standard 1x multiplier for the ranged attacks, and it has no range. Now, after our final enemy, we are transferred to our end screen. You survived, congratulations! Now let's take a look at our credits. We have Tristan, who is our UI designer, programmer, artist, and secondary player programmer. We have our wonderful artist Olivia, who did all of our character designs, sprites, and backgrounds. And then we have the programmers, myself, Isaiah, who's the primary mechanics programmer, and Traden, who did enemy programming and the wave system. Now finally, our music and sound. Thank you so much for watching.